Hi all, we're going to be going through and doing correlations with SPSS. So we're going to be able to see how to do that. I will record the actual PowerPoint, which is available to you on Blackboard, and then following that I'm going to go through and show you how to do it actually in SPSS. So here we go. Here we have our basic data set that we're going to be using. So we're going to take that from what we've used in class. We'll go up to Analyze, we'll look for Correlate here, and we'll click on Bivariate. So this is for a correlation. When we get in here, it'll take us to, it'll pop up a dialog box for us, and so we want to choose 3 continuous variables. So the continuous variables are those from 21 on in your data set, or if you're choosing some of your own data sets, it's any continuous variables, you want to use 3 of them. So in this case here, we can choose those, either double click on it or click on it once and click on the little arrow and it'll put it actually in the variables box. Now this defaults to Pearson, so you don't need to choose that if you don't want to, but just make sure that it's there. Next we're going to click on Options, which is right up here, and when you click on that Options, it will open a new dialog box that looks like this. You want to make sure that you check means and standard deviations. That allows us to get that table we're going to need for the information. And then we click Continue. So once you've done that, you'll get an output file that looks like this. Here first is are those descriptive statistics, which are the means and standard deviations. You can see here it is for what we chose: marital satisfaction, self-esteem, and working. It's the mean for each, standard deviation, and the number. And finally, this is the actual correlation matrix. So you can see here's marital satisfaction, self-esteem, and down under here is working, hours working. And so what you look at is you say, here's the correlation between marital satisfaction and marital satisfaction. Obviously, it's a 1. Self-esteem and marital satisfaction, it's 0.202, so that's positive. We have working and marital satisfaction is 0.014. Number of hours working and self-esteem is negative 0.069. None of these are significant. This one here is pretty close to significant, but it's not quite. But you can see that this is how this works, and then you'll write out the actual result. So I'm going to show you how to do this in SPSS. Here's SPSS. Again, I've already opened up a file. I click on Analyze. I apologize, you can't see this. Correlate, Bivariate. Here's my actual dialog box that we showed you earlier. And I'm going to pull these out because I looked at those earlier. So I'm going to choose, let's see, how about marital satisfaction, cleaning the house, and annual income. So here's your Pearson. You can see that that's been checked. Don't worry about the rest of these, but I do click on Options. Options comes up. I want the means and standard deviations, so if I want to check that, make sure it's checked. Click Continue. Now click OK. And we can see here's our output. Here's the means and standard deviations for each one of the variables that we chose. Mean for each, standard deviation for each. And here's the actual correlation matrix. So I've got, remember the correlation matrix, this is the same as this is up here. So when you look at this, cleaning the house and marital satisfaction has a correlation of 0.001, which is really small. Basically, there's no connection to how happily married you are and how much you clean the house. The correlation between what's your annual income and marital satisfaction, there is a correlation between that, which that's very interesting. I didn't know that. Not just a correlation, but a significant one. Positive 0.329. Not very strong, but considering all the things that go into marital satisfaction and how satisfied with you are being married, it's not too bad. You can see it's significant at 0.04. And then your annual income and how much you clean your house, look at that. The more money you make, the fewer hours you spend cleaning your house. Now, it's not significant, but there it is. So then you go out and actually write up the result. So this is pretty basic. Good luck on this, and I will talk to you later.